Alright, we are live. Hello, everyone. Hello, GNS. Hello, Blade. Good to see you guys. Let me just get the game actually displayed up here. There we go. Okay. So, thankfully, with the walkthrough, it does tell me when there are new scenes for the second playthrough. So I stopped playing the game as soon as I got to that change point. It is a little bit before the good ending stuff, so just keep that in mind. We will probably be retreading some old ground with this one, but a good majority of the stuff I did get past, so. Is Thanksgiving going to be a break? More than likely, yeah. Alright. Let's see, there's a strange stain on the wall. Yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah, alright, we gotta get past all that. Hello, strange stain. And we see this. Demons are coming from the shower room, from the hallway, and now even from this room. This place is hell. The screams of the dead echo here. The demons must be stopped at once. Demons, huh? Here we go. Okay. Different stuff. If David didn't write this letter, then who did? Come to think of it, there's an opening quote, but not a closing one. Maybe there's supposed to be more? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's true. David seemed like a nice person. He hadn't changed at all since then. Yeah, I played a good majority of it off screen. Just until we got to the new stuff. My beloved.
What are you doing?
Oh, I forgot to turn up the volume a little bit from yesterday. Here we go. Hopefully that sounds okay.
There's a ladybug.
Hey, there sure is. It's cute. So, why are you here?
'Cause my dad died.
I see.
I don't really get it. What does it mean he died? Did Dad go somewhere?
Aww.
He went above the sky, I guess.
If I took an airplane, could I go see him? I'm too scared to get on airplanes.
Aww.
There's no need for that. You'll meet him someday.
What's it like above the sky? Can I get there too?
It's a good place, but you can't be going there yet. Only good men can go there.
Are you stupid? No! Don't be mean! He's just a little guy! He's just a little baby!
Good man? Is Dad a good man?
Aww.
I don't know. Can you tell me something? What kind of person was your dad? Did he play with you a lot?
Yeah, he played with me all the time. Dad likes to fish. He takes me with him, but it's sort of boring.
Aww.
But see, he drives me there, down to the lake. And I like cars, so it's really fun.
I see. Then your dad must be a good man.
Aww. Aww.
I'm sure he's waiting for you there, above the sky. Once you become an adult, and a good man, it might be nice if you go visit him.
My name's Will. Actually, it's William, but everybody calls me Will. Who are you, mister?
I'm David. David Hoover. See you, Will.
I didn't want to come to this conclusion either, that David was the one who wrote this letter, but I can't think of anyone else who could have. Keith seems to know David pretty well. If he says David didn't write this, then that's probably true. Yeah, but then who did? Okay, but well, alright, let's do puzzle stuff. Let's go ahead and take care of all that stuff. I'll probably skim through stuff if it feels like, yeah, it's not anything new or anything. But yeah, I'll try my best to keep an eye out for other new things. I think that's the only new thing until we get to, like, past the good ending route, like, branch, basically. But I will just make absolutely sure. Okay, so we got that. And then we do this. And this one. Could you tell me what I missed? Sure! Item. Alright, cool. I think we're good otherwise. Alright. And then we take care of the door over there. Can't go this way, huh? And then we... Okay. And I think this should be pretty much the same. Yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all this... Yeah.
Keith!
I said this last stream, but William looks like a police officer. Oh. The Hanged Man. Yeah, the Hanged Man is what started it. Okay, so we did see this. I'm kind of scared of, like, skipping it just in case there is something new here, but I don't think there is. Because the walkthrough did say that...
Hey,
yeah.
what are you doing?
You know what? I think I'm going to skip this one. Once we get to the actual branching point, I think we'll take care of it. Okay, check door handle. Okay. Okay. Then we use the card. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Okay, so we did that. I'm gonna drop another save. But yeah, it took me less than an hour to get here, thanks to all the cutscene skipping and just following the walkthrough through to a T. Just to get to this point again, so that's pretty cool. It's nice that you can just kind of speed run through as long as you have a walkthrough. I think that's neat. Okay. Okay, we hear a noise. What's that sound? Hello? And then, yeah, we did see this, so we're gonna go do that. Okay, cool. You know what? I never investigated this. The picture has been taken off the wall. There's a hole in the wall. What was Robert doing here? Was there something hidden in there? Yeah, you know? Okay. Keith! Come back! I need you! Keith!
What? I haven't seen your rat.
Keith, I've met Ed.
What? Here. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
So I am going to... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I completely forgot to grab his pistol. Hold on, hold on. Oh no, I completely forgot to grab the pistol. Shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's try that again. I completely forgot to grab the pistol before we did that. Oh, shit. Okay, it's a good thing I saved. We'll load the saved. Okay. Reloading time. Okay. Okay. Keith, hold on. Let me grab your pistol. Let me grab the pistol. Because I completely forgot that this was the point where you kind of need to do that. Hi, Taryn. Good to see ya. Okay, now we got the pistol. Now we can go on to good ending. Okay.
Keith!
Okay, now we're good. Now we're good.
What? I haven't seen your rat.
Keith, I've met Ed.
What? Here? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Did you ever tell me he was a killer? Pretty sure you didn't. Ed said he'd been living here for a little while. Does that mean he's been hiding all along?
I get it. That lousy Robert. So that's the story. Will, it's time to put your rat search on hold. You're getting out of here. I've got to go catch Ed.
But by yourself? You should call for help.
Let's see. Let's take down the cosmic force with the power of friendship and this gun we found.
My phone's busted, and I wouldn't want him to get away while I'm out.
Are you color-coded? I mean, the colors usually... Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why. I don't know, just a new thing with how Streamlabs does its chat box thing for some reason now. I don't know. Because usually that sort of thing only happens if there's, like, members of the channel or if there's a way to differentiate the mods or whatever. I don't know, I just noticed that now. I don't know why that happened.
Oh. From when you saved me from drowning?
Uh-huh. But no sense in worrying about it now. Let's go.
Wait, I'm fine on my own. I can make my way back. Keith, you hurry up and get Ed.
Nope, we're going together.
I said I'm fine. Catch him quickly. That's the scarier thing to me.
Don't you dare take any detours. Hurry out of here, and go straight to David's. Got that?
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Oh, Keith.
Alright, and then we give him
Your
back his pistol.
It
Yep.
fell into the room upstairs.
Cool.
Thanks.
Awesome. Cool, we're good. We're good, we're Gucci. Okay. It was still the same, I believe. This was still the same dialogue from first playthrough.
Pop!
Alright, and then we chase after Pop.
Don't go in there! Pop, grab on, quick! Climb up! Ah! Oof.
Reeds, is this a crash jump? The flashlight went flying off somewhere. Yikes, I can't see a thing. Okay, so now we grab our flashlights. I think it's this way. Yeah. There, the flashlight.
Didn't I tell you to hide over there? Why did you go all moving around?
Robert?
Sorry, Rob. I was looking for something. This right here. It's Mr. George's notebook. He showed it to you too, right?
That's neither here nor there. Someone found out you're here, Ed. A boy looking for his friend mentioned you.
You mean Will?
Yes, him. And that detective who's after you is here too. If Will tells him about you, it's all over. Let's get out of here, quickly. First things first, I'll get you to Sunnyside. My colleague Miles has a beachside cabin. It's not a popular area. You can hide a while there.
Sorry, Rob. I can't leave here just yet. I've got something to do.
What are you talking about? What do you have to do?
Like I said, it's about this notebook. Will found it for me. Now I know the method. You remember, right? What Mr. George and everybody said.
You can't be serious. You're going to take the word of that insane bastard?
Don't use bad words. I really hate them. Don't you know that?
Shut the hell up! This is not the time.
I'll go to the police.
What was that?
Once I'm done with this, I'll turn myself in. I did something wrong, so that's the right thing to do.
You don't have to do that. Listen, yes, you did something bad. You killed a man. But our old man tormented you for years. He threatened you, beat you, took your money. Who's going to have a problem with his death?
Rob. Thank you for hiding me. Bringing food really helped too. But it's okay now. I don't want you to go through any more trouble for me. And with everyone saying you're a killer, I'm sorry.
You just don't listen, do you? Don't you dare turn yourself in. You don't need to suffer any more for that asshole.
Rob, stop it. Don't use bad words like that.
What's wrong with calling an asshole? And tell me, are you really taking what George said seriously? Don't believe in the ramblings of a criminal. Don't you know it's all goddamn nonsense? All stained with this shithole shit.
Dialogue here sounds the same. Yeah, it's pretty much the same so far.
Stop it! I told you, I hate it. I hate bad words like that. My head's hurting.
I'm the one whose head is hurting. You're all bastards! Every one of you! Wake up, Ed. You're the biggest victim here.
Stop.
Why do you have to drag us down?
Stop it! 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 Rob? Rob? It happened again. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry. What should I do? Now it won't be enough. I'll need to go looking. But first... Will. I need to find Will.
He killed Robert. Did he get like that and kill his dad too? Why does Ed need to find me? What the hell does he want with me? I'd better make sure I don't come across him. I'll get to the entrance and I'll tell Keith if I see him. Right now I need to focus on getting out of here. Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, that felt the same, but like... Let's see, I said there weren't any supernatural things in this game, but some puzzles and jump scares are kind of weird, not gonna lie. True, though. Okay, so let's go. Okay. Let's turn on our flashy light. Hi, Ed. Good to see you, man.
Will.
Not good. I need to run.
Did you find your talking rat? Oh. I wanted to meet him. Too bad.
Ed, did you kill your dad?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That day I messed up at my job at the Chinese place and got fired. When I got home and told my dad, he got really mad and hit me. He always hit me, but he said something that time. Why do you make me suffer? Because of you, I'm unhappy. It was a huge shock. I always thought that by working and everything, I was making him happy. But before I knew it, he was on the floor, bloody. My hands were all bloody too. I killed my dad and fell into the pits of unhappiness. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to disappear somewhere. That's when I remembered this place. We were poor and suffered, but I liked how everyone helped each other here. Once I got here, Rob came for me. He figured I must have been hiding here. It seems like Rob was doing all sorts of things to help me escape. He brought me clothes and food. But still, I decided I won't run anymore. Between Dad and Rob, I've done unforgivable things.
You'll go to the police?
Yeah, once I'm done with something important.
Something important?
What Mr. George taught me. All the homeless people who lived here suffered because we were people who couldn't work and did bad things and betrayed people. The priest said we were punished for our deeds, so we had to do good work for society and make everyone happy. Mr. George said all the years you suffered, those were the best years of your life. But they weren't happy years. No matter what, we couldn't become happy. After all, for someone to be happy, it takes the sacrifice of other people, especially sinful people. The same way our sacrifice made other people happy. For us to become happy, we had to sacrifice others. That's why Mr. George and the people who agreed with him did that.
You mean the incident 15 years ago?
Right. He called it like a ritual to become happy.
In a call with Aaron right now? Alright, alright.
Rob dismissed it as just self-destructive. I guess someone like him couldn't understand. Someone who could work hard and crawl out.
But they were all arrested, right? The ritual didn't make them happy at all.
It's not about good and evil in the law, and it's not about good and evil in society. It's a trial to become happy. It's just the first step to escape from your suffering. It's not the result at the end that's important. It's the process.
I don't get it.
I guess you wouldn't. But that's fine. This is our philosophy that only we know. No one else needs to understand it. Will, it was when I met you and heard your words that I was reminded of Mr. George's teachings. When I first saw you in the hall, you were confessing. I'm a demon child. Because of me, a family fell apart. I'm glad I met you. I want to be happy too.
Alright. Time to run. Is he going to come after me? Rachel will become happy, and he's going to kill me for that? You've got to be kidding. I need to leave here ASAP. He might come for me. Yep, we gotta go. We gotta leave. We gotta find Keith. We need to find our friendo. Keith, help! Come on, Cameron. Time to go. Time to go. We need to reunite with Keith, like right the fuck now, actually. Keith, help!
Keith!
Why are you still here? I thought I told you to leave.
Ed killed Rob, and now he's gonna kill me.
What?
So, Ed.
Wait, first I'll get you out of here. Let's head for the exit.
Let's go. And we're leaving. And we're moving. And we're schmoving. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move. Let's schmoove.
Get back!
Keith? Keith! Keith! So much blood. What do I do? What should I... I think there were towels in the staff room downstairs.
Some debris fell on top of him. So, yeah, since this building's old and decrepit. Okay, let's go grab the stuff and things. Okay, towels. Awesome. Cool. Alright. Is it this floor? No, it's the next floor. It's the next floor. Okay. There we go.
This person's a detective, huh? I saw him in a magazine once. He's a bad person. He kills lots of people.
Huh?
Good. You wouldn't have been enough. Because now I need to make up for Rob, and not just Dad.
Is that a squirrel with Gogu here? Oh boy.
I'm glad I met him too. Now I can clear up 2 misfortunes and be happy.
Ed! Stop it! This is just a joke, right?
Don't move, Will. Just follow me and don't do anything. Or else I'll snap his neck. The rope's a little long. Will, do you have a knife or something? Lend it to me. Now hang you up and cut open your stomach. That's what Mr. George did, right here. It said so in the notebook too. It might hurt, but it'll be over quick. Just endure it. Thank you, Will. I'm really glad I met you.
Thanks, Keith. Alright.
Keith!
Don't move. I'll untie the rope.
Keith! Keith! Get up! Come on! What do I do? I need to get away from here. But... What should I do?
Ah, jeez, I can't stand to watch this.
Hi again, Pop. My buddy.
Looks like you've gotten yourself in one heck of a mess while I've been running around, eh, Will?
Pop! Please help me. I don't know what I should do. Tell me.
Use your head. You can't be relying on me forever.
I can't. I can't do anything.
Oh, really? You realize if you do nothing, that guy'll kill you?
I don't want that.
Well, you could always just save yourself.
No! I definitely don't want Keith being killed.
Then you better do something. He'll come back while you're dawdling. Oh, fine. I'll give you a hint. Beat it!
Huh? What are you talking about? I can't run away and leave Keith behind.
Well. You're a clumsy coward. Running's your strong suit, right? Just gotta add a little courage to it. I have given you enough hints now. To protect the guy, you gotta run. You get me?
I see what you're saying. But if I mess up, I know. I'll look for a weapon.
Don't even think about it. Sure, even a rat like me can bite back at a cat when he's cornered. But what happens after that? Once you taste blood, you'll do it again. Will, you've been kept up in your room, looking out the window, and you felt like that showed you what the world was, so you despaired. You're scared, afraid that man's hanging from the tree outside, wondering if you'll end up like that too. But that window's fogged up. You gotta leave the room on your own 2 feet. So take the first step. You're not a guy who's taken by delusions and hurts people. Ain't that right? Show him the funky strength of your fight.
Will,
Keith!
hide somewhere. Look for a chance to get out of here. Don't let Edward find you.
But what are you gonna do? Once he comes back, he might kill you.
You don't have to worry for a grown-up kid. Think about your own safety.
But...
Listen. Your father died when you were young, but I know he never wanted you to die like this. So, do what I'm telling you. Please.
You're right. But I could tell you the same thing. I know your son wouldn't want you to die like this. I'm going to get his attention and lead him away from here. That way he won't come near you. While I do that, you hide. And when you can, get out of this building.
Stop. Don't be rash.
Keith. Thanks for protecting me. Again and again. I'm glad I can meet you.
Alright, let's go. Final chase sequence. Let's go. Get in there.
Don't cry. Stop shaking. You can do this. You gotta do this.
Pop! Okay, this is new.
I know you can definitely do this.
Thanks, Pop.
Yeah, show them, Will.
Thanks, Pop.
Go show them how you're not a useless brat.
Or at least I think that's new, if I remember correctly. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is new.
Will.
Hey, asshole! You want to kill me, right? Go ahead and try. But I bet you can.
I told you, you shouldn't use bad words. I really hate them.
Oh yeah? So what? You think I care what you like or hate? I'm not gonna play along with your shitty philosophy. I'm not like you.
Will!
You angry? Just try and catch me! Dumbass!
Let's go. Let's get out of here. And then we should get a save to work with right now. He's not following me, but he knows this facility well. He'll try to get ahead of me to catch me. I'll get out of the building and lead him into the woods, so I can get him away from Keith. Alright. We got our save. Let's go, let's go, let's run. Okay. Okay, come on. No, come on! Bruh, this happened last time. This happened fucking last time where I turned too early. Come the fuck on. There's gonna be a lot of this today, so let's just go. Same corner. You'd think I would learn by now to not turn so early. There we go. And then up we go. Oh, nope. Come on. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. I'm glad that even if you backtrack, he doesn't catch you. So that's good, at the very least. And then down the stairs. And through the door. Through the connecting hallway. I need my flashlight because I can't see shit. Okay. I just need a bit of a breather, that way I can kind of see where I'm going from here. Okay. And then this is the part where the stairs fuck me over because they're diagonal stairs. Come on! Freaking diagonal stairs fucking suck. Why? Why are they here? Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we go through here, and we turn the corner, and then we go up. Okay, and then we go through here, and then we go through here. Through the connecting hallway. And then we go down the stairs. And then we go through there, walk through the connecting hallway. I need my flashlight on because, again, I cannot see shit. Okay. 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 I think it's this way. Yes. Okay. And then up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. There we go. Okay. 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 Up the small stairs. Okay. I just need to... One more frame and it was over. Yeah, like for real though. Okay. 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 Through the gate. Down the stairs. Okay. Okay. Come on! Second floor. Okay, all the way, all the way, all the way. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Up the stairs, up the stairs. Okay, this way, this way, this way. Through the door. My heart is, like, beating so fast right now. Okay, and we're in the clear. We get save point. Okay.
This way, stupid!
Meanwhile... I was so worried I couldn't help but come back. But I wonder if Will is still here. It's nice to see how Sophie got reunited with Keith. That's nice. At least we got that as well. I hope he doesn't yell at me like, "Don't come back." He may be cowardly, but he can really get angry. Kind of cute in a small animal way, but damn.
Mr. Keith, what happened? Those wounds.
Sophie, lend me a hand.
I'll run as far as I can. I've got to buy time. Okay, now we do the save. Okay, so I kind of remember what sort of path we have to take for this part. Kind of, sort of. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I remembered. First try through the woods, let's go. Let's fucking go. Dead end!
Will.
Keith should be long gone by now. I told him to run away while I was leading you around. There's no point in just hanging me, right? So this is it for you! Ed... I was always uneasy. I was worried I was delusional and nuts. So the fact that you believed me about Pop and understood what I was saying, it made me happy. But it's no good. If you completely go into your own world, you're ultimately gonna be all alone. You can't keep living like that. You won't have faith in yourself. I need to get out of the room I've been in. I need to become an adult. Don't you too? Sacrificing someone won't make you happy. Even if it does, you'll definitely regret it someday. Especially when you're as kind as you are. You need to leave that rundown place and shake off those delusions haunting you. Atone for your crimes, Ed. That's what you need now.
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore. I know there's something wrong with me, but then what should I do? Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore. Please, listen to what I'm saying. There's no other way.
Even if you become happy that way, it'll still just be you. You'll always be all alone. And someday, you'll end up hanging yourself. I don't want that at all. I'll never be a hanged man!
Thanks, Keith!
Will, are you okay?
Sophie! Keith!
You did good.
Yay!
That was pretty cool.
Will!
Oh! Flashback?
Jeez, I can't stand to watch this. Don't cry.
Oh, we get to see how they first met. That's nice.
Somebody there?
Over here, Will.
Mr. Rat, you can talk?
Oh!
Hey, Will. Why are you crying?
It's been a while since Dad died, but I still get really lonely sometimes. I think maybe I'll never see Dad again.
Hey, now. What's crying going to do for you? Your dad's just gone on a long journey. You'll definitely meet him again someday. To get ready for then, you gotta be a real good man, Will.
A real good man?
I was just thinking about how we could escape from this cage, but I'll put that off. I'll be someone you can talk to for a while. So don't cry all by yourself, Will.
Your stories are always really funny. Oh, Billy talked to me a lot too, but it's a lot more fun talking with you.
Old Billy, eh? Of course that old man's preaching is boring.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Billy since you came. Or Mime, or Murdoch, or Misery.
Yeah, they won't be coming back no more. Because I sort of came in their place.
What do you mean?
Meetings and farewells come in sets, and it'll be the same for me. Someday I'll leave your side.
You're going away?
Of course. After all, I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place. I'll stick with you for now because you're pitiful, but I'm planning to set out again soon.
Don't go. I don't want to be alone. I'm lonely. Dad left me without saying anything. Mom might do the same thing.
Oh no.
And people say I'm a weirdo who talks to nothing. I have a few friends at school, but I don't have any friends I could tell the truth to. I'm scared that someday I'll be really, really alone.
It's easy. Well, just sign up for my alpha male course. God damn it.
If that happens, what should I do?
Will. Didn't I tell you? You gotta be a real good man. A real good man knows there are hellos and goodbyes. He takes action and tries to see the world for himself. Sure, there's a lot of people who will leave you, but there'll be a lot of people you meet too, see? Hey, Will, you realize that? You're a real clever guy. You're not just a scaredy cat. You're super sensitive to your feelings and changes around you. You think hard about even the smallest things. You try to figure out what happens and why it's that way, and you give it a name and make it yours. Those are your treasures, the essential pillars of your world. But whatever you do, those pillars crumble. You gotta get new ones, or else you can't keep up with the world. You gotta meet lots of people, experience lots, and keep your world fresh. Do that and you'll never be alone. So listen, Will, you should never despair all alone. You can't hide in your own world. When you're uneasy, you can always remember me, the super rat who gives your little self courage.
I know. I know, Pop. I knew this moment would come for a long time. It's time for us to part.
Aww.
I know that, but I hope you forgive me for still clinging on to you. It's just, I wanted to say goodbye.
Does your injury still hurts?
Yeah, it's better when I'm moving around instead of sitting still.
Heh. It them.
Maybe it'd hurt less if you gave it a little kiss.
Not in front of a child, honey.
He's not a child anymore.
Then, I guess I can't say no.
That's right. I'm not a child, so do as you please.
So you're awake. How are you feeling?
My soul's hurt like hell.
No, I'll bet they do. After all that running around.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
Are you Keith's wife?
Yes, I'm Helena. It's nice to meet you. Your mother's on her way here now. You can meet her soon. I'll go tell the doctor you woke up.
Thanks.
She seems nice.
There's no seems about it. She is.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
He confessed to his father's murder. He's being questioned now. Robert's seriously injured, but he's alive. We're waiting for him to regain consciousness.
Yeah, it's a one dev thing. Yeah.
Your trial will be starting soon. You might need to give some testimony. Are you up for it?
I'll be okay. I can see what happened. David.
Hi, David.
Keith, thanks for calling me.
You're late. He just woke up now.
Even the translation?
I'll step out for a second.
The translation was done by another person.
David. Ow!
You idiot! What were you thinking? Disappearing without saying a thing.
But, I mean...
No buts. Do you know how long I was looking for you?
I caused you trouble, so I thought I shouldn't cause any more.
Didn't you realize disappearing would make me worry more? Doing something so conceited and selfish.
Yeah, that would have been impressive on top of everything else. True.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's talk a little. And don't run this time. Got it?
Okay.
Oh, another extra scene. Let's go.
Thought you quit smoking.
This is my last one.
Seems he found this in his dad's possessions. Figured he didn't need it anymore, so I took it. This is what got him to come here. You wrote this letter, didn't you?
Oh, okay.
Why do you think that?
It's your writing.
Alright, Keith. Where are you going with this? I'm pretty sure there's like there's something here.
When have you seen my writing?
On the paperwork for the world's worst tour. Got a chance to see it after the fact.
Heh.
Why'd you write this to him? Were you trying to threaten him?
You got 1 out of 3. Yes, I'm the one who wrote that.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't mean for it to be a threat. And most importantly, it wasn't addressed to Will. It was to my father.
Ah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. That definitely does make a lot more sense.
I really resented my father. I was 14 at the time. I couldn't forgive him for abandoning my frail mother. But one day, when he sent pictures of his child, I had a thought. Sure, I resented my father. Was there any reason to resent this child? You're a demon child. Someday, you'll be burning in hell for your sins. That's only the first part. But you're blessed, because you had a blessed child. Your child gave you light, showed you the way.
Oh.
Go on, you pitiful man. No one's gonna blame you anymore. Familiar with it? It's a quote from Detective Crawford. Specifically, the Hangman episode.
Ah. Fascinating.
My father liked the show and watched it with me. I figured he would know the line, so I didn't even need to write the rest. But I did include the card as a hint.
Ah, okay. All right, it's all coming together. It's all coming together, baby. All right.
Any child should be blessed. They shouldn't be burdened with their parents' sins. These are words of celebration only he would understand. I just hesitated to write the celebratory part. It was sort of meant to be playful. I'm sure my father must have understood it. That's why he held on to it.
Why'd you call his mother?
It was about money. The money my father left before he left home. I hadn't touched it the whole time. I set aside some for my mom's funeral, but there was a lot left.
I was about to say, David, you're the only motherfucker who would ever address his dad as a child. God damn it.
Then, I remembered Will. Still in junior high, so I thought he might need money soon. Shirley told me I could do what I wanted with it, too.
Aw, David, you're such a good man, and I love you. I love you.
But before that, I wanted to tell Will about our father, so I called Cindy, but she refused me. She said it was too soon to tell Will what his dad did. But I talked with Cindy again earlier, and she understood. Because when Will finds the path he wants, she doesn't want him to have to give it up because of money.
You can just take the inheritance, you know. You're bound to need it sometime too.
It's stubbornness, plain and simple. I felt like I should support my family with the money I earn, not my father's money. Maybe in spring, I should invite him to a baseball game or something.
Aww.
And if I went with Will to visit his grave, I wonder what our dad would think there in the afterlife.
I'm sure he'd be happy. It's about time for Will to take off. Not going to see him off?
I talked with him plenty earlier. I'm fine.
Right. Me, I'm not sure what I'll do.
What's the matter?
It doesn't feel good keeping secrets from kids. I get the urge to tell them the truth.
I don't think telling the truth is always a good thing, especially when it's to a kid.
Guess so.
It's cold. I'll go on ahead.
Mom? Sorry for worrying you.
You're saying that now? I worry about you every day. I'm glad that I got to have a proper talk with David thanks to you. Though, leaving without a word to me, not so much. If you make dinner tomorrow, I'll forgive you. I look forward to it. The train's about to leave. Come on, quickly.
Will!
Sophie.
Good, I made it in time. You're leaving already?
I decided to go back home for now.
Ah, that's good. Did you find Pop? Oh, really? Too bad. I heard about you and David. Did you talk with him?
Yeah,
What did he say?
if it's fine with you, you can think of me as a big brother. I want to get along with you. He's so dumb. There's no good reason to have a gloomy guy like me as a little brother.
What are you saying? David said that because that's what he wants. Or is it because you don't want that?
No. It made me really happy. Sophie. Thanks for everything. For helping me out.
You should really look at people when you thank them.
Stop it! Don't touch me, you dummy!
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
I'm sorry we couldn't find your rat.
It's okay.
Alright, okay.
Pop told me all the time. I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place.
Aww.
He stayed with me because he pitied me. But maybe he thinks better of me after this. So I'm sure Pop set out on his way. I'm guessing Pop won't come back. But maybe somewhere far away we'll meet again. It's really sad to think of it as a final goodbye. But by the time we meet again, I'll be a good man who he won't be ashamed to call his friend.
Right. That sounds good to me. Cold out here. David said once it warms up, he wants to go to a baseball game with you. so come back in spring.
Give me a call when you come visit. I'll tell you all the good places in town that aren't those creepy woods.
Okay. Thank you.
Aww. That's cute. That's cute. Sometimes I like to imagine that tiny little rat, his tiny little body full of big dreams, going anywhere and everywhere on his journey. Good end too. Tiny rat journey. That's great. Look at all them. Whoa, there's them. Using their sprites from the games they protagonisted it in. Wow, that protagonist, Ed? That's a new word. Starred in. Goodness gracious. I can words. I can speak. This is great. Aw, this is so nice. Look at them. It's them. Now this feels like an ending. A nice way to end off the series. I think this is good. End the series, apparently. Yeah, at least chronologically speaking, this is supposed to be the last one. Since according to Uri, she's planning 2 side games. I can only imagine what those would be about. Thank you for playing, and thank you, the player. Alright, got good ending too. Let's fucking go. Congratulations on getting the second good ending. As a bonus, there are character bios, descriptions of the other games in the series, and messages from the voice actors. Please enjoy it. Once again, thank you for playing the Hanged Man. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save that into data slot 10, baby. What's in here? Character bios! That's always fun. Alright, William Morton, age 14, protagonist. David's little brother from another mother. Cowardly, but he can get angry. Very sensitive and imaginative. His father died when he was 6, so he lives with his mother. Since talking to the Hanged Man, he became able to converse with strange entities. Strongly distrusts other people and doesn't speak his thoughts even to his mother or friends. Saved Pop from a mousetrap in elementary school and has been with him since. By the way, he figured that if he got a call from his mom, he'd chicken out and come back home, so he left his phone at home. Damn, if he just brought his phone with him this entire time, maybe we could have avoided all this. But you know what? He needed to go through his coming-of-age story, so I guess it was okay in the end. It's fine. Pop, age unknown, self-described world-traveling super rat. Apparently travels the world, so he knows a lot. Will's best friend who got rescued from a mousetrap. When he got caught, his right leg got a little crooked and some fur came off. He teaches Will various things from a place of experience. Edward Hayes, age 23, young man with a stutter, has a gentle personality and likes animals, but he trusts in rules of his own devising and snaps when they're violated. At a young age, his alcoholic father lost his job and they were driven out of their rented house, so they stayed at Deepwood Shelter for about a year. After killing his father, he hid there with his brother's help. After his arrest, he's charged with third-degree murder and receives a 10-year sentence. Damn. Robert Hayes, age 27, Edward's older brother. Nervous but thoughtful of his brother. Has a habit of looking away from people when he lies. After graduating middle school, he got a job at a factory to escape his violent alcoholic father. He's currently married and his wife is pregnant. Since he left Ed behind with their father, he blames himself for the murder and thus wanted to somehow let Ed go free. After Ed's arrest, he's found guilty of aiding in his escape and gets 3 years of hard labor. Damn. Keith! He's age 38. Okay, so he was... I want to say his character bio said he was 37 in The Boogeyman, so at least a year has passed, yeah? It feels like at least a year has passed in that case. Let's see, the Boogeyman's protagonist. A detective in the larceny and homicide division. Calm and not fazed by anything with a sharp tongue. He's married and his only son died in a traffic accident. David's occasional drinking buddy. Also client of Sophie's father, so he's involved with the family. Assigned investigation of the murder of Edward's father. He went in search of Edward's whereabouts. Tracing his history led him up to Deepwoods Hospital, where he decided to look for clues to track him down. H.E. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it has been a year. Okay. We've got a timeline. That's neat. Yeah, she's 18 now. Let's go. The Sandman's protagonist, a college student. Oh, okay. Just started college. Good for her. Smart and cheerful. She works with her friend Regan at Mary's Kitchen. In the past, her heart was broken by David, but now she gets along with him as a friend. Her father works at a credit company, and Keith is his client. So they interact, but often quarrel as they say mean things to her, as he says mean things to her. David asks her to help look for Will, and she finds her way to Deepwoods Hospital thanks to a witness account. David, age 28. Man, we are like the same age now. What the fuck? He's more kissable. Anyway. The Crooked Man's protagonist. Will's older brother from another mother. He's kind but unlucky. His father had an affair and a child, so he divorced then died 6 years after Will was born. He lived with his mother for a long time, but she died from a brain tumor. He's married, but during this game, his wife is out abroad training for work. Okay, I was wondering where Shirley was this entire dang time, but alright. Friends with Sophie, the two of them and his wife all get along well. Knows Keith from a prior incident and now occasionally goes drinking with him. Let's see, Cindy Morton, age 36, Will's mother. A novelist, but she gives English lectures for foreigners as a side job. Barely gets by, though she has a harder personality, so she's managing. When she married David's father, she didn't know he had a wife and child, and only learned everything once he died. When she talked to David over the phone, she didn't want to tell Will about his father and thus refused David's offer to pay for college, but this is resolved at the end of the game. Cool! Alright, let's take a look here. Summary and comments. Yes, please! I am curious about things! Crooked Man! Yeah! Look at all that. David Hoover, disheartened by a number of misfortunes, moves into a new apartment suggested by a friend. Witnessing strange occurrences as he lives there, he follows the trail of the previous owner. Comments. The origin of the story was a trip my brother took to Tohoku. To summarize, he came back haunted by a ghost and met several misfortunes, then went back to Tohoku to hold a memorial. I hesitated to make a game out of it directly, so I took out the unconsciously calling out each other angle and devised a story. At this point, I had plans up to the Hanged Man, but I figured I would get bored and not make it to the fourth game, which has now become a good memory. David's name was borrowed from a certain actor. Hint, The Green Mile. I have never watched it, so I wouldn't know. His mother's name never appeared, but it's Rachel. Many people said they liked this game, so when making the Sandman, I was quietly sweating about whether I would be disappointing them. Oh, Udi, it's okay, it was still good. Damn. Alright. View the Sandman. It's the Sandman! Honor student Sophie spends her days sleepless from the pressures around her, bullies, family, and friends. One night, as she prays and tries to sleep, she notices everyone else has fallen asleep, and she heads out into town to find the cause. Let's see, the first game was solemn, so I thought I'd get more wild with this one. I feel like maybe went wild in a bad way, but as a creator, I had lots of fun. This game was themed around a certain metal song titled Sandman. Some of that song's lyrics appear as lines in the ending titles. Sophie is an honors student, so I gave her a name meaning wisdom. And since the Sandman is German, I originally intended her to make her family German, hence her father's name being Richard. I don't like drawing much, but I'm glad I had a lot of fun drawing the fairies. By the way, the cafe worker and Sophie's tarot-loving friend both originate from the Sandman. The Regan and Anne. The detail of Anne liking tarot was for this game's sake. Okay. Let's see. Boogeyman. Boogeyman. Cool-headed Detective Keith Baring takes his wife Helena on a tour of an old castle at his boss's suggestion. As he remains stern with the tour attendees, Helena suddenly suggests divorce. He wakes up in the middle of the night to find his wife missing. Let's see. A game I made to be like a B-movie. At the same time, I took on another challenge of making it fully voiced. Thanks to the voice actors, I think it's a rather lively game. Since I made the difficulty absurd, it took a long time to make. And even I snapped while making it. Damn, Uri. I mean, yeah, like, that game felt impossible to go through without a guide. I'm not gonna lie. Uri, what the fuck? I'm not saying what the fuck in a bad way. I'm just like, bro, Uri, please. After this game, I vow to never make another super difficult game. Thank you. I like the fantastical element on Sandman. It's different from the usual horror games. True, though. Yeah. I depicted the Barings and David/Shirley as contrasting couples, shielding each other versus back-to-back and trusting each other. I haven't shown much such relationships in prior games, so it is a fun experience. By the way, you'll see if you look at the illustrations that Keith wears both rings in this game too. Go look for it if you have the time. Oh, I did not notice. That's actually a nice little treat. Okay. Voice actors room! Here we fucking go! Hi everyone! Hello! Alright, let's kind of work our way from top left and work our way around. Baby! Tiny!
Hi, I'm Star Leader or Arian, and I am the voice of young Will. Congratulations on finishing the second playthrough of the game! Yay! I was really excited when I found out I would voice in The Hanged Man, as I have loved the Crooked Man series, and I remember playing all sorts of RPG games with my cousins and reading aloud the lines for the voiceless characters. I'm really happy that 10 years later I'm still doing it, but on a more serious level. I found that voicing Will when he was young was different from voicing other younger versions of characters, as these types of characters are commonly shown to display a contrast between before and after a major event. But this young Will is shown to you while he's going through that major change and still trying to understand and find his way in the situation. So he's caught between a time of innocence but also a time of acceptance and growth. A lot of other young boys I have voiced were still stuck in that innocent and naive time of their lives, and I would make it a focus to sound really cute and clinging to that side. Will is young and still has much to learn, but he's also trying to understand where his life is heading. That really defined an important goal to me, to grasp his innocence but still show his struggle to find his way out of this storm. I really love Will, and seeing everyone's work made me really honored to be a part of this team. I hope you enjoyed playing, and thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, good job. You did good.
Hi, I'm Matti Mali. I'm also known as hedonistic actor around the webs. I have a YouTube channel. There's some of my reviews about Finnish movies and my own creative efforts and stuff I haven't published there in a while, but hopefully by the time this game has been published there's more stuff. But yeah, I haven't played any of the Strange Men games before, but I knew they had a reputation, so when my fellow voice actor Teach provided a link to this casting call in a Skype group we both are in, I decided to give it a try if I could leave my mark on something that is downloaded by, I don't know, thousands maybe. So yeah, thanks to Uri for giving me this opportunity. And even though my role as a model owner wasn't that big, I made those 6 lines count, damn it. Yeah. Well, when after completing the recording, I did play the other 3 games, and yeah, they had their own problems, each one of them. I could go more detail, but I want to say that what is common to all of those 3 is strong writing and great feelings, and almost makes you cry kind of a hefty drama. So I really dig the writing and many of the characters the series has to offer. Well, because I had such a small role in this during one scene, I can go most of the Hanged Man by blind, so it's going to be an interesting experience for me as well once this game is released. So hopefully I will enjoy it as much as you do.
Yeah, this was the voice of the motel owner we saw, like, at the very beginning of the game. Very minor role, but hey.
Guess I could tell something about myself. I have done voice acting before. This is like my, I don't know, 2015 project, something around those lines.
Damn, okay.
I began in 2012, and most of my voice acting experience comes from Manix Expression site's podcast plays. They are most of the time well written too. Perhaps my most prolific one is a Star Citizen machinea called Combined Arms, where I play the main villain, the sadistic space pirate captain or something, rather. And, well, I don't know what else to say, so I guess I thank you for and congratulate you for completing the Handman, the final grand finale in this quadrilogy, and yeah, have a nice day.
Thank you.
Arf, bark, growl, howl, whine, and woof. Which is your favorite dog noise? I'm quite partial to whining and whimpering myself. Hello to you, and congratulations on making it into yet another one of Uri's Games bonus rooms. I hope you had fun, or if you were watching someone else play through, that you enjoyed the story at least.
Yeah!
My username's Alpaca Loco, but you can call me Loco. Our real name is Francisco Loro Vilaos, but don't bother remembering it. Aren't Uri's Games great? I'm not attempting to suck up here. I genuinely love that aspects of real-life drama, psychological horror, and potentially unexplained supernatural events all coexist in here, the Blank Man series. I auditioned for a lot of the adult male roles very close to the deadline, so I was kind of surprised that I was contacted to take even a single one of them. It ended up being Old Man E, I think, and I had to submit a lot of weird takes for said role. So when I found out that it was for Old Billy, a dog, I thought that Uri must have wanted one of my deeper, gravelly attempts. So I recorded my lines like that. Except it turns out she actually liked a different take for that role. I only learned this around the time the area where I live in was particularly noisy due to a city fair and lots of rain. Needless to say, at the time I'm recording this, I might still be about to make a third alternate take, because I can't seem to reproduce the wheezing voice she wanted perfectly anymore. I have no idea how I did it during my audition.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Anyway, I'm not a professional by any means. In fact, I'm unemployed. I'd like to make games, but mostly I'm known for drawing, animating very slowly, and talking over video games whilst mishearing other people. I have no idea if players who see this room have seen every ending, but hopefully you have, because I'd like to maybe speak with those players right now, especially the ones who saw an ending with Old Billy. Everyone else, close your eyes and cover your ears, okay? So, I think it's a comforting idea that Will gets to be with Old Billy in that ending. There's nothing more ideal than an imaginary dog for someone who lost their fingers, you know? It's the only kind of dog such a person might still get to pet, by imagining that they're petting it. Sure, it's a little morbid, but you have to take your silver linings where you can find them, you know?
That sounds terrifying. I don't know which bad ending that could be referring to, but I'm kind of scared to find out, to be perfectly honest with you. Not gonna lie. Anyway.
In conclusion, Old Billy's a good dude. Anyway, hope you're all happy and well. See you.
Congratulations on completing The Hanged Man. Can I make some clap sounds? You did it!
Yay!
So, what ending did you get? Good? Bad? Or does this room only appear in the good one? Well, you'll know, I guess. So, how's it going, guys? I'm Stray Hiryu, a Let's Player on YouTube. I have been looking forward to this game ever since the Boogeyman, and I have been keeping an eye out if it's also gonna have voice acting. So, when I saw that auditions were up, I went for it and got a part. It's an extra, but still happy that I got a voice in. It's also my first time to actually voice act in a game. Even though I didn't have that many lines, I still tried my best and hoped it turned out great. I had some fun doing them. Thank you, Yuri, to let me have a part. Well, enough talking to me. talk to the other voice actors.
And I will. Thank you, sir. Let's see. I have a message from the translator VG person, who was a huge help on the translation front of this. Who was a huge help on the translation front this time. VG person first translated the Crooked Man, and has since helped enormously with the other three. Hi, it's VG person. Just like the Boogeyman, I translated this game in advance so that Udi could recruit English voice actors. After the rough learning experience that was the Boogeyman, Udi took a different approach to the voice acting this time. She completed the whole rest of the game first, then handled the voice acting. I think this made life easier for everyone. Udi could just focus on the game before worrying about recording, and my work and the voice actor's work wasn't spread out over such a long period of time. Also, rather than just scripts, we could use the finished game as a reference. Being able to translate with full context as I usually can helped a lot, and I think the voice acting benefited too. I think it did too! It feels like, yeah, it got a lot better. I was glad to help Uri conclude the Strange Men series, the series that led me to her in the first place. I look forward to helping her with future endeavors. That's nice.
Hey, I'm Leannis, well, some of you know me as Ringer. I also make pixel horror games, and I don't know if you've heard of them, but I call them the UX series, and currently in progress is Flux and Lux. And I've been a huge fan of Udi's games, and well, I only played the Crooked Man, and I counted how many times I died, and I died approximately 33 times. And I was using a walkthrough. It took me about 2 hours to get through it. But even though I'm a horror game enthusiast and a horror game creator, I really like voice acting, and I wanted to try out for this game, and I thought it would be fun. I didn't think I would be able to be accepted into the game as an actual voice actor, so I woke up one day and I saw that I received a message from Udi, and I was crying. I was crying because I was so excited to be part of this project.
Let's see, Rendre. I feel like that name sounds familiar. I haven't never played either Flux or Lux, but the username sounds really familiar. I'm gonna have to look her up later.
So, I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. And, I hope you enjoyed my performance. Keep an eye out for my own games too. I'd appreciate if you would play some of them. And in the future, I hope that you'll see me in even more games. Thank you.
Hello, this is Teach. I am the creator of the With Voices series, which takes games like these and gives them voices. So you can imagine my surprise when I actually get to take part in a game like this. I am very fascinated with the Strange Men series, and have always been looking forward to the next installment in the story. I have always loved how one installment leads to the other, and at the same time the way each one is a unique story with a different kind of strange man. It's been an honor and a pleasure to take part in this final installment of the Strange Men series, and I love the aspect of a fully voiced game. I'll gladly try out for any future game Uri tries to make.
Same. I follow Uri on Twitter, so I'm just like zeroed in on like Uri. I don't know when you're making another game, but I'm just like, I am ready. I'm fucking ready to audition once you get another game going. I'm like, oh, I'm so locked in.
By the way, for those of you who are wondering about my work, I've done Mogiko Castle with voices, The Great Garden with voices, and Garden Great Thou with voices. I'm currently working on Undertale with voices, Genocider, and Secret of Mana Theater with voices, and one of these days I'll tackle the Crooked Man with voices and the Sandman with voices. Though I wonder what I should do once I reach the Boogeyman with voices.
That would be interesting. Hello, other extra.
Hey there. I'm JT Homeslice, or Jamie, whatever you like. I dabble in a bunch of creative stuff like YouTube junk, the occasional dumb game, music, and now voiceover. I saw a friend post about the auditions and thought I'd throw my hat in the ring. I researched the Strange Man series beforehand and thought they were really cool. I'm really happy to be a small part of this rad series. This is actually the first project I've been a part of as a voice actor. It's a huge honor. I hope to be a part of Uri's projects in the future too. Anyway, if you want to see what I'm up to, Twitter is the best bet, at JTHomeslice. I'm JTHomeslice pretty much everywhere else, too. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Hello, I'm MCB Actual, though you can call me Al, and I voice the fishing store clerk in The Hangman. Though, I should say I've always had terrible luck with fishing. The only fish I ever caught was using a bit of cheese, but I digress. About 3 years ago, I was introduced to my first RPG horror game, Mermaid Swamp. Now, numerous translated games later, I'm extremely grateful that my first attempt at voice acting was for one of Uri's works. In a way, things have come full circle, though it's probably a circle of horror, monsters, and bad endings. Anyhow, I'd like to express my deepest thanks to Uri for making this all possible, to VG Person for their impeccable translations, and to you, the player, for coming along for the ride. You can find me hanging around, pun intended, on YouTube and Twitter as MCB Actual, so feel free to swing by and say hello. And so, thank you for playing the Hangman, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Or night, depending on when you're playing the game, I suppose. Take care.
Bye-bye. Alright. Who else do we got here? Sophie!
Hi there, guys. It's me, Chocolate, the voice of Sophie. Congrats on beating the game. I hope you had a good, spooky time playing it. I'm really glad to be in another game in this series, and I'm really excited to play the finished game. Thanks to Uri for making these games, and VG Person for translating them, and all the other voice actors in the games, because you guys are really, really great. I've actually been working on it for a while, but didn't mention it before, so I'll say it here. I'm also working on a game. It's called Dollhouse, and it's kind of a surreal adventure game. It's taking a while since I'm trying to make most of the resources myself, but it's definitely coming along. Anyway, if you want to reach me, I have a Twitter, Art Tumblr, DeviantArt, and a Facebook artist page, and the usernames on all of those are ChocoChocolate. Also, I really love rats. I felt the need to say that because I had to pretend that I was disgusted by a rat when I, in fact, am the opposite of disgusted by rats. I love them. Thank you. Okay, bye.
That's adorable.
Hi there. Thank you so much for playing the Hangman. Did you have a great time? I hope you did. I'm Jess, and I provide the voice for Regan in this game. This is my first time recording for an RPG horror game, and it was such a treat. I'm so thankful to be a part of this wonderful project, and I wish the best for everyone in the cast and to Uri on all their future projects that is to come. And a special thank you to Angie. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now, so thank you, Angie. A good way to reach me is at my public Twitter account, R4B3NBR4IN, which also is Ravenbrain. I usually post all projects that I'm in there. Anyways, that's it for now, guys, and once again, thank you so much for playing the Hangman.
Hey there, thanks for playing the Hangman. I'm McCory, and I provide the voice for Cindy Morton in this game. Now, while I was working on this, I was actually also providing another voice for a different RPG horror game called Kego Totori. You may know me as the voice behind Hotaru, who is a completely different character from Cindy in almost every single way possible, but I still hope I did Cindy justice. Now, if you haven't already, please go show Uri some support, not only for the Strange Men series, but any other projects they work on in the future. Having worked with RPG Maker myself, it is definitely more difficult than it looks, and to see such a well-continued series progress this way is just very inspiring and very interesting. So, again, I hope you go show them support, because they definitely deserve it. So once again, thanks for playing.
Yeah!
Hello everyone, I'm Ro. Congratulations on clearing the Hangman. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did recording. I really wasn't expecting David to show up in this new game, but I'm very happy to reprise my old role. If you played the Boogeyman and got to the bonus room, you may have listened to my message there. I said I might start a YouTube channel and voice the Crooked Man, which is the game that David stars in. The channel hasn't been fleshed out yet, and I haven't made any content. I apologize. I still plan to do both of these things, but real life is pretty busy. I hope eventually I can do something that you, our gracious audience, will enjoy. If you'd like to contact me, or would like for me to do some voice work, or would just like to send me some comments, feel free to send me a message or comment on my YouTube. My skeleton of a channel is ROUKURO, and this time I promise I'll actually respond. Thank you for listening.
Hello, and congratulations on making it all the way into this room. You must be quite the gamer. My name is Louis Bedelmont. I'm an up-and-coming actor and writer. If you're curious about me, I've also written a book called Tales I Grew Up With, The Grandparents, that you can find on Amazon.com. And I'm highly involved with a fun online series called the With Voices Project, which you can find out more about on TV Tropes. Additionally, I do live-action acting. I'll be playing the role of Torres in an upcoming web TV series called Beyond Scope. But that's probably enough self-promotion.
More like, yeah, man, am I right? Hi, Riku, good to see you. Yeah, you just missed the entirety of the endings and stuff.
Were you expecting that Pop would be used in all the ways he was used in this story? I sure wasn't. First, he was made to be Will's mouthpiece. Then Will chased him all throughout that old abandoned building like Alice chased that white rabbit in Wonderland. And finally, he became Will's cheerleader. Pop's just the most versatile rat ever. Say, which of Uri's Strange Man series did you like best? Besides the Hanged Man, my other favorite is her first one, the Crooked Man, but that's just me. Almost a pity that this will be the last installment of the Strange Man series, but I'm sure Uri has gotten even greater ideas in store. Can't wait to see them in the future.
Hi, my name's Morty, and I had the honor of playing Will in this game. Before I talk a little bit about my involvement with the Strange Man series and the Hanged Man specifically, I'd like to tell you a short story. Before now, I've never voice acted in a more professional setting. The closest I've ever gotten to any of that is sitting in dark rooms playing games with my friends. It's sort of a tradition. We boot up a small game, and whoever's there participates by giving a character or two a voice. It became one of our main ways to bond as a group. Over the years, we've done that a lot, and my friends were impressed by what I was able to do, but I figured I'd never really have a chance getting a real role. So, up until now, I just did it for fun. The jump from just a fun to playing the main character was huge, but I was so excited and humbled by the fact that someone saw me, a weirdo with dubiously absent gender, way too much time on their hands, as main character material. The prospect of being able to play this game with my friends and show them how far I've come is thrilling, and I'm beyond honored to have been given this chance. Which brings me to my place in the Hanged Man. I've watched and played the Strange Man series since at least 2013, and I was eager to see what the next installment might be. I saw VTuberson's link to the auditions page at some point, and I was intrigued. At the urging of my friends, I thought there was nothing to lose by sending in a couple auditions and see what happened. I didn't think anything was going to come of it, if I'm being honest, because I was going to enjoy the game no matter what happened. Imagine my surprise, waking up one morning before class to see an email from Udi, not only saying that I landed the part as Will, but I was almost directly aligned with her vision. Again, it was humbling. And in that moment, I made a commitment to myself and everyone involved. I was gonna bring it as the most emotionally unstable, but relatable 14-year-old boy I could be. I'll never be sure of people's impressions until after the fact, but just knowing that I brought my A-game into this project makes me proud of the work I've produced.
You know what? Morty did good as well. I'm gonna... again, mic quality aside, very good acting. I said this earlier in the stream yesterday, but still, very good acting despite the poor mic quality. I think they did great. Excuse me. I think they did great.
And here we are, hundreds of lines and countless hours spent in a tiny booth later. Despite technical issues of school equipment, threats of getting sick, stresses to my busy college schedule, we've made it to the other side, proud of the work that everyone has done. In closing, a sincere thank you to Udi for believing in what I brought to the table and giving me a chance. I also have additional thanks for VTuberson for all her hard work in translating and bringing games to English speakers, and the cast of the Boogeyman and the Hangman for giving it all they've got and inspiring me to do the same. Right now I'm prepping a lot of new social media accounts for more public face as a content creator, but I'll be putting out some extended thoughts about my role as Will and my involvement with the Hangman at some point. You'll be able to find a link to that and other things at MortyK on Twitter. I'll also eventually make a video about the Strange Man series and how I think it all connects, so I hope to see you all very soon.
What's up guys, how y'all doing? It's me, it's your best friend, Blue Neon Lightshoe, back to voice Keith from the last game, the Boogeyman. You can just call me Neon for short. I heard Keith was going to be in the next game after we finished the Boogeyman, but I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. A pleasant surprise if you ask me. It was enjoyable to voice Keith once again, albeit a ton of lines to record and whatnot, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? Anyway, congratulations on beating the Hangman and getting to the secret ending. Go around and see what the other voice actors have to say. They certainly deserve the credit just as much as anyone. Oh, I guess I should also mention how to get in touch with me, right? I'll just leave my contacts here. Fair warning, I'm horrible at keeping in touch, but you can always trust me to eventually get back to you, even if it is within a month. Anyway, enjoy.
Hi. I guess I'm back. Serene Harper, reporting for Juicy. Congratulations on clearing the Hangman. I hope you had a brilliant time playing it. Eri has been working really hard in this game, so let's all congratulate her on finishing it. And for wrapping up the Strange Man series with a big round of applause. Yay!
Yeah, yay!
I really wasn't expecting Helena to reappear in this game, but here she is. Eri messaged me a few months ago asking if I could voice Helena again, and to be honest, I was quite surprised. I sincerely thought that her role ended in The Boogeyman, and technically it did. Eri did tell me she'd only have a few lines, but I was more than okay with it. I just didn't expect it to be like that. You could have given me a forewarning that the parents would be flirting so I could have avoided getting embarrassed, Eri. I can still feel my face burning. I blame you.
That's so cute. That's really fucking adorable, not gonna lie. Aww.
I don't have much to say. I think I've run my mouth enough on my TPN message. I guess I can tell you guys what I've been up to. I've started working on my own games, 5 of them in fact, interchangeably because I love being miserable. But they won't be out for a long time as I'm extremely busy with everything else. 3 of them are visual novels, while the other 2 are being made using the RPG Maker 2005 engine. 2 of them are silly, while the rest are rather heavy and full of misery and horror, kinda. So, yep. Anyway, enough of that. Congratulations once more on finishing The Hanged Man, and I hope you enjoyed the Strange Man series altogether. I know I did. Send tons of love and praises Eri's way, she definitely deserves them. That's all spoiler rotten. Anyways, you guys know where to find me. For those who don't, my Twitter handle is Serene Harper because I'm creative that way. Guess I'm way too happy. Take care always and catch you later.
I'm Adam McMillan, the voice of Robert Hayes. Congratulations on beating the Hanged Man. I had so much fun with this character and getting to experience the way his personality unfolded. I'm an aspiring voice actor, and I've been able to be a part of other projects such as Pokemon The True Abridged series, Beyond School, and a new project called In the Flesh. I also upload YouTube videos at youtube.com/thatchannel90. Hope you had a good time.
Cool.
Hey there. I'm not one for speaking much about myself, but congratulations on finishing the game. I hope that you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed participating in voice acting. This is my first ever voice acting experience, and I hope that everything on my end was good enough to immerse you. I want to thank Uri for giving me such a great opportunity to experience something so new to me, as well as my girlfriend for letting me know that voice acting auditions were occurring for this game. Currently, I am a theater student who enjoys playing many video games and watching many anime in my free time. I think I fit an okay person to do voice acting, right? Feel free to contact me through my email for anything, and again, thanks for playing.
Alright, that's all the voice actor stuff. Okay. We did it! We finally officially finished the the Strange Man series, and the Hanged Man. So, yeah. I think that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching, as per usual. And tomorrow will be Halloween, and we'll be playing through the Eve remake on Halloween tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. I'll talk more about that and how much I love that game to death, when we actually do start playing it. But yep, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. And also, for those of you who just did not watch yesterday's stream, last night's, the FEE3 trailer for my Fire Emblem fan game Cycle of Remorse came out. You can find a link to that in the community tab on my channel. It should be the first thing that's posted there right now, so check it out. Download the game as well. There's a link in the description of that video. If you guys want to check it out, it's still a work in progress, but the game is 2/3 of the way done. So, that'll be it. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for Halloween. Time to end off Spooky Month. Goodbye! Whee!